So there's a lot of talk out there about cold air intakes. One of the, I think, most popular things that we Tacoma owners like to add to our trucks, right? But what should you be concerned about? Check engine lights. That's always my number one concern. Am I going to do a mod to the truck that's going to cause a problem or throw a check engine light? And there are plenty of intakes out there that do that. There's a big name out there right now, medium name, that's having that problem. So much so that they are re-engineering their intake. But what's the best one that you can get? And this is from my experience, right? It's the Banks cold air intake. They call it the ram air intake because it rams air in over this big ass filter, check that thing out, to feed the system, right? Now, what is some of the benefits? What differentiates this one from the other? Well, one of the biggest things, and we talked about the mass airflow sensor or check engine lights. That's what the mass flow air sensor can cause if it's not done correctly. And Banks put some engineering into this. They designed it in such a way that it's placed within this big tube so that you don't have that problem. That's why you see it down here when a lot of the other ones you see in other places, right? It also adds over 18 horsepower to the system, love that, and over 17 foot-pounds of torque. That means it's something that you can actually feel, right? I've even had reports from people that have bought these that they've seen an increase in fuel economy. 1, 2, maybe 3 miles per gallon. Me personally, I wish I was that high. I've been at about 1 mile per gallon, probably because I have a heavier foot. Now, in addition to that, you'll notice, I'm sure you saw, I also added the Banks boost tubes. What do they do for you? Well, they give you better airflow, more airflow, increased airflow for the turbo, right? That means the turbocharger has to work a little bit easier, or doesn't work quite as hard, I guess, better way to say it. That's going to extend the longevity or the life of your turbo. It also, in addition to the cold air intake, increases acceleration in the truck. Love that. You can definitely feel it. Now, one of the other things that I want to touch on is sound. A lot of people talk about sound. Now, sound probably shouldn't be the most important thing that you're looking for, but we all have different expectations, right? I will say you do get a little bit more sound when you install the Banks cold air intake, and I'm talking about that turbo whir. Most times it's easiest to hear it, and this is when you'd want to hear it, with the windows up in the truck. It's not going to be obnoxious, but